Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will tell you about Russian community college where I study. Also, there will be some interesting footage of my professors. I study in the Russian Presidential Academy. I know it's a bit ironic that I don't like Russian president, but I study in Presidential Academy. I don't study in university, I study in community college, which is a part of this chain of universities. Well, I study economics and accounting, and what is interesting is that I study part-time, which means that I only study during exam sessions for like 2 or 3 weeks in a term, and the rest of the time is completely free. The disadvantage of that program is that usually community college programs take you like 2 years out of your life, but part-time programs take 3 years. In general, I pretty much enjoy it because I have so much free time. I like economics, it's interesting to learn about that. I'm not planning to work as an accountant, but still. So I have exam sessions in December and May. In December we had online exam session, but COVID don't exist in Russia anymore, so we had in-person classes in May. Firstly, when I entered the building, what was kind of surprising to me is that when you're trying to enter the building, you need to ring the bell, and security guard opens the door for you. And the first time when I came there, she even asked me, like, where are you going? That feels scary. That feels like Presidential Academy. And also when you exit the building, you need to press the button as well to open the door. So extra level of security is always good. I filmed a couple of classrooms and a couple of teachers. We have this like old computers, but they still work. I filmed a couple of teachers as well. Now we will hear a little bit about propaganda and cancel culture.
Религия, как такой некоторый клей для общества, заменяется национальным государством, и религиозное государство заменяется пропагандой. Там нельзя говорить война, надо говорить спецоперации и прочее, прочее. И вы можете сказать, в Америке такого нет. Да, допустим, вот мы не свободны в плане выражения, а вот американцы, свободная нация. Хрен там. Если мы посмотрим на Америку, мы увидим что? Мы увидим культивирование ценностей, да? Мы увидим пропаганду ЛГБТ, увидим определенную культуру, да, где у нас начинают чернокожие появляться, у нас начинаются вопросы инклюзивности решаться, но при этом, обратите внимание, появляется так называемая культура отмены. По сути, мы видим ту же самую запретительную культуру, только на основе других базовых ценностей. В России, если мы берем российскую культуру, демократия была всего 2 раза в жизни. До прихода Рюрика и в период Ельцина. Оба раза кончилось исторически не очень.
Let me know in the comments what you think about the stuff that he discussed. Hopefully I wouldn't get expelled out of my community college, but if I would, it's kind of not that big of a deal because it would stimulate me to leave Russia sooner. So it's a win-win situation. And when he said the stuff about LGBT propaganda, I was like, damn, I kind of liked you before, and now you're saying this. Another weird thing there is that we didn't have PE classes, where you have to like run and jump, which is good because I hate sports. We had this PE lections, and we just sat there for multiple hours, and we would just listen to stuff about healthy lifestyle. That class was kind of questionable. In Russia, you can't choose classes. You just choose your major and that's it. So then we had this class about environment and ecological problems. I quite enjoyed it. It was interesting to listen about that. I have no idea why this class was in economics and accounting program. It kind of doesn't make much sense to me why they put this class in there, but that was interesting. I don't regret that class. The next class I'm gonna discuss was, well, originally it was supposed to be something interesting. It's one of the main of our classes about finances. We saw the teacher and we realized that we're gonna learn nothing there, because there was an old lady who barely realized who she is. Her speech, it wasn't connected, like there was no logic in what she was telling us. I hope that she wouldn't get fired for me saying that, but she said you can cheat on the exam. So I got a 4, which is like a B, and there were people who got a 5, and the rest of the people got a C. So everybody passed this class. And we all cheated, and majority of people know nothing about the class. Sometimes she was telling us about the Soviet times and telling us how great it was and how shitty it is right now. I have a lot of things that I've recorded because this person is just like walking meme. One time she was telling us all of the shit that you will hear on Russian TV, like propaganda stuff.
Там мирные жители держали в подвале 2500 боевиков. То есть там были в основном бандеровцы. Все, сдались в плен. Это понятно? И теперь они находятся под нашим наблюдением. То есть их все-таки арестовали. Арестовали, определили в определенное место, кормят. И один говорит, нас хорошо очень кормят. Нам дали хорошую теплую одежду. Мы все были промокшие. Раненых всех поместили в госпиталя. Так что к нам, говорит, Россия относится с любовью. И мы никогда не думали, что такое может быть. И зачем мы пошли за Зеленским воевать? И зачем мы воюем и убиваем свой народ?
She's in her 80s, and the only source of information that she has is TV. So all of that stuff that they tell people on TV, she literally just spread into society.
Нужно освободить Донбасс, чтобы Донбасс был отдельной республикой. И Луганск. Все, пусть они живут спокойно, и пусть они возвращаются. Вы даете им справки, что вы только здесь на временном проживании. Вы не думаете, что вы получите российское гражданство. Мы все равно вас не примем. На свою родину и поедете, и будете выстраивать свои города, и будете восстанавливать все, что разрушили, теперь вы будете восстанавливать своими ручками.
So after my classes, I decided to go to the Khabarovsk cinema, and it took me like 5 minutes walking to it from my college. And I went there not only to annoy my coworker, but also to drink coffee. And we had like amazing talk with the guy who worked there. We discussed sanctions, cryptocurrency, leaving Russia, you know, typical topics to talk about. These exam sessions, they're draining, they're exhausting. I studied from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m., which is a long day. That was really hard, but now when it's over, I'll be like, I have half a year of some spare time to do whatever the hell I want. So, yeah. And I already went back to work after my exam session, and I was just thriving on a math class because I just, you know, graduated high school 2 years ago, and I still remember everything clearly. And people who study with me in this college, they're like 30-year-olds who decided to get second education. It will take me 2 more years to graduate, or better to say, if I'll graduate, because I really want to leave Russia, and I feel like maybe after 2 years it would be too late to do that. I kind of can't imagine me living in Khabarovsk for 2 more years. Probably I can leave to like Georgia. Life just got so much more complicated. I don't know, maybe I'm just being dramatic. I can leave whenever I will be ready, but I will never be ready. So maybe I should just rip the band-aid off and just leave Russia right now. I have no fucking idea what to do with my life. I think I will end this video here. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and huge thank you for your donations on Buy Me a Coffee. See you in the next video. Bye!